Here, one. SilverCheesecake. Welcome to Universal Yums, the unboxing series. This is something that I got for Christmas, and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, it looks cool. And I opened it up, and it had a bunch of international snacks. So, that's the short of it, okay? The long of it is the entire series that I'm about to show you. So what this is it's basically a box of international snacks that you get every month, and each month it's a different country. So, I got the biggest one this year for Christmas. So shouts out to my Aunt Sherri. Thank you. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do with the series is I'm just going to make it like an informative, fun, explorative sort of series, peppered with terrible jokes and terrible puns and stuff like that. So, hope this is going to be interesting for you guys. Alright, this first one, this is from the birth. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. This one is from the birthplace of Tetris, which is Russia. So, I already looked inside a little bit. Alright, right off the bat, they welcome you to the country, which is clearly Russia. And I'm going to be doing my accent a little bit. I've been practicing for this moment. I've been practicing for a couple of months now. Alright, so as you can see, this thing is just packed with snacks. Just packed. I haven't gone through them all yet, but I did open it to check around a bit. Looked inside this book. I'm going to be looking through this. It's got some nice nuggets of info. Okay, so I'm going to basically be trying a few of these. I'm not going to try all of them, but, well, I'm going to try all of them on my own time, but not for the camera. Alright, we're going to start with this first one. These are holodets. My pronunciation's not going to be that great. I do try to look for the pronunciation, you know, for introducing these. Sometimes I can't always find them. This is, well, these are like holodet and horseradish snacks. So, what holodets are is, the English word for it is aspic, which I've never heard of that before. It's kind of like, you know, if you're going to climb Mount Everest, you got to make sure that you bring your aspic, because, you know, ice pick. Or like, do I speak in a different language? Do you not understand? But anyway. Dude, wow, I haven't been this awkward in a while. Okay, so what aspic is it's basically like this gelatinous concoction, which is made with some sort of meat stock, and has different pieces of like meat in it, like fish, chicken, pig, I guess beef too. And the book actually cites it as using like pig's feet, chicken feet, etc. Which I've tried pig's feet before, and it's porky, but it's a little bit bland. But I digress. So the holodets is, it's a delicacy in Russia. Naturally, all these are some sort of delicacies. So usually topped with horseradish or mustard. Now the snacks, these are actually, they use the aspic and horseradish seasoning. So from what I understand, they're rye bread snacks. So there's no actual like meat gelatin or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at pictures of the gelatin itself, and it's weird looking. It's like a goopy pate of leftovers. But, I mean, I'm adventurous when it comes to food. I love all kinds of food. So, we're gonna give this a shot. Now, I really, really want to, like, save these wrappers, because I'm a hoarder, and an avid collector of cool stuff. So let's see if I can do this without ruining it too much. Woo! Gosh, that's a strong whiff of whatever's in here. Okay, so right off the bat, it smells like Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, I'm gonna try one of these. I'm gonna try like 12 of these, maybe. I don't know. I'm winging this, so. Okay. So, right off the bat, it kind of looks like a piece of bruschetta. It smells like turkey and gravy. Let's give it a shot. Very salty. I can sense the horseradish in it. It's kind of like, I don't really taste it so much, but I got the nasal effect of the horseradish, if that makes sense. I'm getting hoarse, jeez. I don't really taste the meat so much. Maybe I need to try it again. It's salty. I guess I taste like a hint of meat. That one, I tasted the horseradish on. It's, yeah, like I can taste like if this was something that was cooked in some sort of meat, like beef or poultry stock. I can definitely taste that. It's very savory. And it's got a tiny bit of zing from the horseradish. I really like it, though. This is delicious. Good as fudge. Off to a great start. Even in Russia, the holodets drink. One more. Alright, next we're going to try these pickled cucumber corn balls. Corn ball. think that was my nickname in high school. Alright, so here's what they look like. Alright, these are another snack. I think they're all technically snacks, but so back in the day, you know, people would finish growing their veggies and then go into the winter. And in order to have veggies in the winter, you know, they would pickle them. So they would pickle things like mushrooms, tomatoes, eggplant, and of course cucumbers, aka pickles. Hold up. You see this little mascot? It says Che, like Che Guevara. It kind of looks like him. Hold on, we're taking a look. It is him. I mean, I guess I could put a picture on the screen rather than using my phone. What cause am I supporting with eating this product? Alright, we're gonna roll into this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to preserve the bag. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these bags or not. You know, if I were to keep them, I would wash them, so don't worry. Ooh, ooh. It's like a square millimeter open. Pickle just. So I was reading, and it said that when pickling, you should be in a happy mood. You know, it's a time to release all your grudges and just bad feelings in general. So, you know, they were saying, you know, about happy pickling. It's meant to be, you know, to spread good vibes, you know, especially when you're eating pickled items. So, let's see if this thing gives me a happy pickle. I mean, these things are happy. Alright, well, I just ripped the heck out of it, so. You know, maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I'm going to decide it off camera, of course. Okay, so you got these little cheese puff looking things. They're seasoned with something, and probably like the pickled seasoning. And by the way, you got this little nice assortment in a cool mason jar right on the back here. Alright, now I'm going to shut up. I'm going to eat this after I smell it. It smells like, kind of like almost like a sour cream and onion chip, but like, if it was a pickle. I don't know. Alright, this is going to sound weird. It tastes more like a cucumber than a pickle. And I mean that because, you know, pickles they're generally stronger, but cucumbers taste fresh. And I get like the fresh taste from this. It's not super salty either. Like, it's, I guess, savory enough, if that's the right term. It is quite good though. Like, I really do enjoy this. It's a very soft taste, but like, it is tasty in its own way. It's just not, you know, after eating the holodettes, which were, you know, very salty. These are not as salty, but they're still really good. Guess who is a happy pickle? Just want to give you guys another look at the inside of the box here. So we're moving on through. I'm so worried I'm gonna hit the mic. We got lots more to choose from. All right, so next we're gonna try this little grapefruit chocolate bar. So in Russia, it's really difficult to come across citrus fruits like, you know, oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, things like that. So they have to usually get imports from like Eastern Europe or places like Morocco or Egypt. So in order to get the grapefruit fix, these chocolate bars exist. So I'm gonna try. You know, I figured, you know, why not have a dessert? I think I might do like, I don't know, like 5 or maybe like 4 or 5 different snacks for each episode. You know, these are easy to open. I just have to save this. Again, I don't know yet if I'm going to save them all. I mean, I have the booklet which has all the different snacks in here already, so maybe I can put my hoarding tendency aside. Okay, so from what I understand, these are little breakable pieces of candy. Okay, so oh, this is dark chocolate, by the way. So I love dark chocolate. It's one of my favorite types of chocolate, next to all of them. As you can see, maybe, and actually I don't know if you can see. It's tough because it's little indentations. Almost looks like I don't know, little swishes or something. All right, so the first one's already broken off for me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. They knew I was gonna vlog this. All right, now usually I just leave these marinate in my mouth. Oh, it looks like there's a little goopiness here. I don't know if you can see that, but a little goopiness. Maybe the inside of the thing is like that. I like goopiness though when it comes to chocolate. All right, so I'm gonna bite into this so you guys can see the inside. Ooh. Hold up. Ooh. Okay, so the dark chocolate tastes like dark chocolate. That's pretty normal. The inside, which you can see more of the goopiness here, that. Yeah, you see that the little nut right there. It right in my face. Okay, so this is like actually like goopy. Like I thought it might have been like that that kind of Three Musketeers sort of filling, like kind of thick. But this is like it look. I mean, it's still thick, but it's more like a jelly almost. And it's quite tangy, and it's sweet, and it tastes like grapefruit. Like they really perfected that grapefruit taste. I mean, there is grapefruit in here, but like wow, like I was expecting like just some sort of citrusy flavor, but no, that's actually really good. So it's a nice balance of, you know, some sort of fruit jelly, sort of colloid, whatever, and the dark chocolate, which actually really makes for good. No, I'm not even gonna finish that. We're so good. All right, for our fourth one, we're gonna go with these Korovka fairy tale cakes. So this is what it looks like. So these are basically these actually came about during the Soviet times, and they're basically these pastries that are kind of pinwheel wrapped, like a thick, creamy, buttery concoction. And during those times, they were actually like heavily decorated, so they would put like all kinds of icing and stuff on, make them look like super cool. All at the bat, just like the feeling this is like super mushy. Like I want to cuddle with it. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Oh, clean open. That is a clean open. Look at this. Clean. All right. I smell lots of sugar. Kind of reminds me of like those Hostess cakes. So let's take a look at this. Now these ones aren't like really adorned, but this is what they look like. That doesn't count as trying it. It was just a little piece, like, you know, those little yodel things. What are they called? Yoo-hoos? The pinwheel looking Hostess Drake snacks. I don't know, dude. I know Tasty Cakes. That's it. This is what it looks like, right there. And oh, here's the backside. So it's got some chocolate on the front. Now, the book was saying that, you know, if we want to make this our own fairy tale cake, that we could put stuff on it. So I got to think of something to put on it. Something that's not going to ruin the flavor. Not that it would ruin the flavor, but something that's not going to take away from the actual flavor of the cake. Let me think. I don't know what I have in my house. I don't have any sprinkles or anything. I'll be right back. All right, so we got garlic powder, bacon bits, imitation dill weed. Okay, so now that the comedic effect for that is over, I'm not going to use any of those. I'm just going to eat it straight. It's so fluffy. So the texture is very spongiferous. Actually, I gotta look up the adjective for that. Of, relating, or pertaining to a sponge. Sponge-like. That's boring. Oh, spongy. That's also, you know, boring. I'm keeping spongiferous. So, you know, I'm kind of comparing it in my mind to, you know, one of those Hostess cakes. And it's not as chocolatey as those Hostess cakes. It's, like, I more so taste the pastry itself. And it's very light taste, you know, it's very fluffy. It's kind of sweet, but also just, like, I don't know, I feel happy eating this. As you can see, the inside, it's kind of, you know, as it's a pinwheel, it kind of alternates between, like, that chocolate-looking pastry dough and the vanilla. But it tastes like, I just taste like, you know, like vanilla. It's not something that's, like, jumps out at me, like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm eating something completely foreign. You know, it tastes like something I could get at home, but I do enjoy it. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one of these little candies. Now take a look at this. This is the Yum Bag. That is cute as fudge. Like, this whole thing, this whole setup is just cute in general. Like, I love how they did this. I really do. So the Yum Bag contains Yums, naturally. But it contains a bunch of, like, small candies. So we're going to conclude it with a, you know, little candy. I do want to, like, keep this Yum Bag in good condition, too. Why don't I just use scissors? Ooh. Like, that, like, amalgamation of smells is just... Like, I smell some chocolate, but I smell other stuff. Like, I got, like, durian candies in here. So these are swan soufflés. These are actually made out of swans. Psych! So these are toffee candies with a chocolate coating. What you see here, actually, I can't get a good angle because it's all, like, distorted. So what you have here is the tundra swan, or the Bewick swan? Bewick swan? So basically these swans, they reside in the Arctic tundra area of Russia during the summer. And then when the winter hits, they take a trip to northern Europe so they don't freeze in the negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit weather. Mind you, the freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not negative 32, okay? So that's negative, that's 72, so that's 72 degrees under the freezing point of water. Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is also negative 40 degrees Celsius. I just found that out as I was converting it. So if you see these swans flying around, you know winter's coming. It's time to get your pickle on. But anyway, I digress. So we're going to open this up. So as you can see, this kind of looks like a candy that you'd find in like one of those Valentine's boxes. Not that I would know, because all right, we're gonna try this. It smells like chocolate, regular chocolate. Okay, nothing crazy there. I'm gonna take a bite and show you what's inside. So again, toffee and chocolate. Wow. Okay, wow. Yeah, look at this. So this is what it looks like inside. There's actually like 2 layers underneath the chocolate coating. It's a weird gelatinous coating like around the actual scent, like the core of the earth here. I said earth. It's almost like I'm biting into a, like, this is a terrible comparison, but like meat fat or something. Like it has that texture, but it's very sweet, obviously. And the middle is a lot creamier. So you can taste the chocolate, but then there's that toffee caramel-like taste that comes after that. It does taste like something you would find in a Valentine's box. So it's a lot of textures in that one candy. It was actually quite nice. All I can say is, that's one good snack. So I'm going to stop it right there. Got to try some really good snacks from Russia. I'm excited for the rest of the series. This is going to be a long-running series just because, you know, it's once a month. But on the same token, yes, it's once a month. So this isn't going to be something that I'm going to do often. It's going to be consistent, hopefully, if I have the discipline to do that. But I'm really excited. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to try the rest of these snacks on my own. I'll probably share with a lot of other people. It's a shame because there's so many really cool ones in here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Just right off the bat, I would say I would recommend this sort of thing. This is fun. You know, there's a lot of activities in this book. You can do like mazes, puzzles, lots of trivia. Like, this is a very informative package. Like, you know, just to learn about the country and its culture. I mean, just from this alone, I've learned a lot about it. And I've been referring to this and some online resources as well to give this commentary. So this is very helpful. Oh, I just realized the back's the answer key. Oh, crap. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. And as always, peace!